rew-who with Dave J. and Mr. BiLL, a return offender on our show.
This is my third time.
Really? Three's my lucky number.
I'm going to tell you something. One thing I did, I went online.
Talk loud because we have some technical noise back there.
I know, I could do it plumbing. That's what I do during the day, but I hate it. Anyway, I purposely went and looked at the other 2 times I was on to make sure I didn't wear the same shirt.
Oh!
Because you know, as you get older,
responsible dressing. Shoes.
That's what that is.
Shirts. And if I become broke, it'd be like, socks.
So are you a fashionista?
No, I just don't throw shit out. That's my problem.
Ah.
So I got a lot of mileage out of this shirt. Pretty cool. I got it uptown, come and think of it.
Yeah? Do you have a story behind that shirt?
No, I just bought it.
You liked it and bought it?
Yeah, I just bought it, It's kind of, I wore it first time, I think, in Germany in 2002.
And why were you in Germany?
We were playing.
Nice.
Trying to become famous.
And what are you doing now?
Same shit. How about you?
I'm talking to you.
You want to see famous? I'll be famous after about another 4 years.
If you say so. So BiLL, don't you have your annual event coming up? Like your.
That's right. Let me get that on my homework. This year, actually March 7th will be the 27th annual birthday tribute to my father, Daddy Tapes, George L. Pop. And it's a benefit concert I do every year in his memory.
Yeah, but now Kenny's is not there.
Well, here's the thing. One thing I want to say. I have to publicly thank Kenny's castaways. Pat Kenny was long gone, but the family who continued it on. We did it there for 20 years in a row.
Wow.
And before that, it was
this is 21?
No, this is 27. The first 6 years were at CBGB.
And today's February 27th. Look at that.
Wow. Yeah, I first started doing the CBGBs. Then their booking policy got a little weird. I was afraid I was going to get bumped with the event. So what happened was I spoke to, at that time, Pat was alive and Roger Probert was the manager. So I spoke to him about doing it there. And where CB's was always okay with it, Kenny's welcomed it with open arms. And until very last year, it was gone,
Yeah, like overnight.
Until it's gone.
Boom.
But anyway, the new home at this point is the R Bar.
Oh, I love our bar.
218.
Yeah.
You ain't supposed to drink this shit.
It is 218, I know that.
218 Bowery, and it's going to be
You got
March
the stripping
7th.
poles, you got the poles.
Yeah, we got it, trust me. I'll still wear my tux, and maybe at the end of the night I'll strip.
Woo!
Anyway,
who's coming?
oh yeah, hang on a second. Well, it's going to open up with this act. Another thing was a band I had for years called Sounds of Island. Are not officially doing it, but some of the players are, from the Sounds of Island, they put this group together called Liam, and it stands for Live Irish Acoustic Music. They're going to be doing it. Then a friend of mine named Johnny Mandolin, he's a mandolin player, he's going to be doing it. Then after that, don't mind me, I just have to look at these.
What does Johnny Mandolin play?
Mandolin? Oh. Actually, he used to play washboard, but he upgraded. Anyway,
Changed his name.
Then there's Dave McEwen, and he's doing a bluegrass type of thing. Eddie Hussick, and of course Lenny Kaye, who I can't thank enough. He's been doing it. Every time Patti Smith isn't playing, if he's in town, he'll do it. And he's been, he's done
Lenny's great.
Well, first time he did it was on his 20th anniversary. He did it for me, and he's been doing it every year except when he can't. You know what I mean? I think he might have missed one. Then after Lenny is this band from Connecticut called Commercial Interruption. They're like it's kind of like a Zappa meets surf rock type of band. They're really great. Then there's this girl. Her name is her band is called Michelle Fury Band, who I really appreciate. They just got in on the bill a couple of days ago. It was originally Sea Monster who was supposed to do it, but something came up and they can't do it. So Michelle is going next, and there's our band, BiLL and the Tapes. Then King B and the Stingers, who I think are fantastic to round out the night. And that's the bill.
Sounds great.
And it's a $10 cover if you can do it. If you don't have it, it's all right. You can come in.
Are you having food and stuff like usual?
No, that's not. No, that was the 25th and the 20th.
Oh.
This is the cheap one. You gotta wait for the important numbers.
Like
No.
the 50th?
30.
Yeah, exactly. They're all 30th, probably on 50th. They'll have me in a coffin. Somebody be pulling the string, make my mouth talk.
Aww.
But anyway, yeah, but
I
doing
paid
it,
to
and
see
it all
that.
goes to the American Heart Association.
And what's the date? What's the date?
Thursday, March 7th.
Thursday, March 7th.
That's right.
Mark your calendars.
Yes. Like I say, my father died of a heart attack, and so this is how I remember him every year by giving
And
money to the heart.
To the Heart Association.
Yeah.
How's your heart?
Yeah.
Well, actually, so far so good. I had to bypass myself.
Oh, you did?
On the 20th anniversary, I had to postpone it because
Wow.
I had a quadruple bypass. See, this research is actually helped
Did you
me
change
too.
your life from that?
Well, I
Did you
decided.
drink more?
Well, I drink a different beer. I find out if you put orange in this blue
You get the
moon,
vitamin C?
you get vitamin
It's a
C.
more heart-healthy beer.
And
It is.
it's
I've
just
done
better.
the research.
It's just better that way
And
for
the
the
bottle,
heart.
it doesn't get like a big head, but it's all right.
Are you aware that this is Women's Heart Health Month? With the
For
American
one more
Heart
day,
Association?
right?
That's why I'm wearing red, actually.
Oh, is it really?
I
And
really
don't
am.
you do an event for that too?
As a matter of fact, tomorrow night,
I wear
the
red on
28th,
Christmas.
up in Harlem, 239 West 139th Street at the Urban Yoga Foundation.
Nice.
7 to 9:30. Come by, check it out. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Live music,
And
free
it-
to get
and
in.
it-
You can donate while you're there.
really?
for
And
like-
it benefits.
It's a benefit for the American Heart Association's
Oh, you're
Go
doing
Red
it too?
campaign.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, and I'll be performing there as well.
And that must be why it's National Strawberry Day. That must be the
Eat
red.
red for heart.
So, Bill
Women's Heart
Pop,
Health.
you know we like to get a skeleton from your closet. It's National Strawberry and Kahlua Day. You get to dip a strawberry into the Kahlua when you share the skeleton. So, can you
Really?
share a good skeleton from your naughty closet with me?
Thank. I mean, something I did that's pretty fucked up.
Yeah.
Let me think.
Come on, that one.
Well,
Stroke the beard while you think. I've been dying to see you just stroke that thing while you're thinking.
It's not long enough. I had it long enough. It kept getting caught.
It's awesome, by the way.
Really? Thanks.
Yeah, it's one of those cool thinking beards.
Well, I didn't give it much thought. It just grows by itself.
True.
But I think like a skeleton.
You know, did you ever wake up in the wrong bed? Did you ever sneak out of somebody's house?
I mean, that's something I'd be really afraid to say anything about.
Well, you don't want anything that you're going to ask me to edit.
Oh yeah.
Can we bleep this out?
Yeah, because we only want to show what you're okay with admitting,
Well, oh, actually, you know what? This might be good. I'm gonna think of it.
Yay!
Did you know I had a priest?
I was thinking frickin' Pope right now.
You know,
That's
Pope.
nice.
Priest.
Red
Yeah.
Rogers
All
just
right.
delivered that.
I had a priest. Now remember, he was so nice to say this to an 8-year-old kid that actually took religion serious. Thought he was going to have me excommunicated because
What'd you do, chew gum?
At 8?
8 years. No, excuse me, it was 9. I got left back in first grade, so I didn't make my Holy Communion until I was going on 8. Yeah. You know what it was? The nun liked me so much she kept me one more year. That old bitch. But I'll tell you what. To this day, I jump her bones and thanks. Even though she's a 90-year-old.
As a means
But I would
of thank you to the
I
nun.
would do this
You jump her
because if it
bones.
wasn't for her leaving me back, I would have probably got drafted.
Wow.
Because of that, I didn't graduate till 1972,
Wow.
and the lottery kicked in, and I got a high number.
Wow.
Bless you, man.
The only time I was in Vietnam was in 2005, and that was to play.
Wow.
That's awesome.
There you
Have a
go.
strawberry
I'm
and
not
dip it in
gonna go.
Kahlua for
Right.
this National
Yes.
Strawberry Kahlua Day.
Here's the Sister Joan Mary.
Yeah.
No matter what you look like, honey, I would take you out on a date today.
We gotta find her.
Whoa.
We'll hold you to
I think you
it.
can start over with St. Mary's Cemetery, most likely.
He'd literally jump her bones, is what he's saying.
There's a skeleton
And
right
I'll be
there.
there all week.
Right?
Thank you.
Yeah. How is it? Is it a good concoction?
Really good.
Yeah, I figured it would be. We aim to please. You know that, Joe. Joe.
Those look like first-rate
Bill,
strawberries.
that's
man.
Did you just say Joe, Sister Mary Joseph?
Sister Mary. This is Joan Mary.
Joe, I heard a show
Very
in there. I
independent
know I
church.
Hey, what
did.
did they do with the leaves? Didn't
You
they?
can just put it right here.
Yeah.
That's what
There you
this
go.
is
That's
for.
the
Yes.
This is great.
Yay!
All right.
Nice
So,
idea.
well, I only made it up because today's National Strawberry Kahlua Day, separate, and I had to mix them together. You know,
Jesus.
innovative on this show. Always.
Yeah. So back to that. Yeah. I think I used to go and say the old regulars, Miss Mass, eat meat on Friday. Oh, sorry about that. That's supposed to be professional.
We want to
Eat
hear you.
Eat meat on Friday, Miss Mass. You know what I mean?
Oh, so that's why you would be
I
excommunicated?
think.
You ate meat on Friday. That's why I don't.
Well, he was a drunk. They threw him the fuck out of the church when I threw his father Conrad.
I don't want to judge anybody that does fucked up
Well,
things like that because
yeah.
whatever, but that's why I have a problem.
I got smacked by a priest too once.
Oh yeah? What happened?
He's on a roll now.
No, we used to cut out. When I got, see, I beat them in St. Fidel. Before they threw me out, I transferred. Well, my parents wanted me transferred. And on Jewish holidays, we used to go up to the St. Fidels and like hang out like blast the radio by the classrooms and shit. And we used to try to pick up on the girls from St. Agnes. So anyway, I'm sitting there with this kid, Donald. And he was like, you know, he's doing all these crazy things like call up Con Ed and tell people it's Con Ed and your refrigerator running, go chase it type of shit.
Like phony phone calls.
Right, yeah, well, this is back, remember, this is a long time ago.
When we did phony phone calls.
Yeah, this is like 1966 or something like that. So along comes this nice old lady minding her own business, pulling the shopping cart, you know what I mean? And he just goes, I'm sitting there. He goes, hey, baby. Right? That to her. Hey, baby.
The priest did?
No, this is what my friend did. That's right. And he goes, you want to dance? Pay my money. And all I know, she starts yelling, oh, I'm going to tell the priest, because she had this joke. Back, college was very German back then. Old German accent starts yelling how good. But along comes, right by the rectory, because we were sitting on the steps of St. Agnes Convent, comes Father Weatherer. And smacked, he caught the whole shit, see? So he got 2 smacks, and I got 1 smack for laughing.
Bill Pop,
Yeah.
you are a trip.
Yeah.
So March 7th, Thursday, is your big event at our bar.
Yes.
And don't miss it. And
Right.
what's your website? How do people
Oh,
find
it's
you?
BiLLPOPP.com. BiLLPOPP.com. And yeah, if you guys can come out, I appreciate it. It's 27 years in a row. And again, like I said, the Art Bar is a new home. I want to also thank, like I say, thank Kenny's for having it all these years. Sorry to see you go. And by the way, somebody else I should give recognition to is a
Go
guy
for
named
it.
Stanley Rygo, who brought me the Sounds of Islands. And they've been doing that for 15 years. Now it's a new thing. But anyway, for Stanley, I'm out of it. But back in the day, it's great what he's done. So.
Well, it's always fun running into you at Otto's.
Yes.
And everywhere else.
Okay, so we go to the next break?
Yeah. Do you have any last shout outs?
Oh, you want to next about Peter Talk?
All right, quick.
So, yeah,
Sum it
I
up.
met Peter Tork. I didn't have such a good experience with him. What about you?
But you
No,
still
I
like the
did
movie.
it.
I still love the Monkees, but they're the reason I went into show business, basically. Them, Peter Sellers, and Mel Brooks. And and I met Peter Tork, and he was, and I let him know that I was appreciative, and he was not very nice about
Well,
it.
he was a nice guy. You know what it was? I was helping
It might
him
have
with
been a
his
bad
keyboard.
day.
It might have been a bad day.
It
When was it?
A bad day for
1983?
Peter Tork.
What year was this?
This was about 2009, I think.
Oh, he was probably a hard on by then. This is in 1983.
That must be what it was.
He was a nice guy. His manager was a bitch. But this is a place called Dr. B's. And was it back when he started like all these small rooms? Like there used to be a club called The Dive, Dr. B's, RT Fireflies, and all. They were like the answer to like CB's or 57 Club. I think closed already. But you remember all this stuff.
I
right?
remember the 57
Right.
Club. Wasn't it upstairs?
I forget, but I
It
remember
was like
seeing
Second
it.
Avenue or something?
I remember, oh, no, you're thinking of the Club 82. 82?
Mm.
Or 82nd Club? Something like that.
82.
Oh,
That was what you told me
Oh,
about.
that's the one I'm thinking.
Yeah. But anyway, what happened was we convinced the owner and the manager of Dr. B's that to put the place on the map, we should start getting some major acts. Because we did that with
Like Peter Tork.
Well, one of them at the time, because they were like trying to.
Oh, right, they'd done their whole reunion thing.
Well, it was before that, but they would do like a Peter Talk was going around. He played at that time at Brooklyn Zoo, which was a big place.
Okay.
And anyway, so who they got? Big Joe Turner. They got the Throgs. I got drunk with him at the bar. A guy named Robert.
That's
Jett.
no surprise. That's no surprise.
But with a different
People
beer.
love-
A different beer.
Yeah, that was the old beer.
But anyway, I did say it kind of like an off-color thing to Peter because
Yeah.
I said, well, what happened was I was helping with this keyboard, right? I remember I was like well, let's see, 1982, I was like 30. Wow, I'm so young.
Time flies.
And I didn't have any more hair then either. But, so what happened was...
Are you like Mr. Magoo?
Exactly, now I am.
You just reminded me.
I'm losing my head, I'm losing my sight till I'm like banging into shit.
The new age Mr. Magoo.
That's him, Bill Pop.
But, no, what happened was I was helping him with this keyboard we put on the table. And he's really appreciative, and like, me like an asshole, I go, well, you know, like years ago, I was like really into, you know, you guys, like you're shit now, like, you know, years ago. Like, you know what I mean? I gotta put my foot in my mouth. I gotta do that today.
I do it all
I think
the
that's
time.
how he must have taken my comment. He must have taken it the way you
So
intended
Peter
it.
Tork, we
What?
like you.
What?
Come
Yeah.
visit
Oh,
us,
man.
and
Look,
we'll make
I'll
amends.
accept an apology.
Oh, right.
Right.
But he really, I'll tell you.
What did he
the
say
story.
to you?
No, I mean, I just very quickly, I went up to him and I said, excuse me, Mr. Tork. He was up at a bar getting some drinks. And I said, excuse me, Mr. Tork, the reason I went into show business was because of you and the other three fellas. Now I do a Beatles one-man show, and I'm a character actor and a songwriter, and it's, you know, largely inspired by you guys. Thank you. And I just want to say thank you. And he said, oh, it's my, he looked at me kind of snidely up and down and said, oh, it's my fault you do some show? And I go, and without being deterred, because I was so excited to meet him and be able to tell him this, I said, would it be all right if I had a picture taken with you? Just, you know, and his drinks came at that moment, and he just picked them up, turned, and walked away.
Wow.
He has.
Wow.
I was like, what the?
Peter, what an old heart.
Yeah, what?
Oh, well.
What?
But we love Bill Pop, so go
Yeah,
see him
Bill Pop's
Thursday,
cool.
March 7th at our bar.
Oh, hey, yes.
Support the heart. Yes.
Oh, by the way,
What were we going
I'll
to
tell
say?
you one
Quick.
more story. I kind of screwed up with Joe Jackson one time at the bar.
He's cool.
CBGB's. No, he wasn't cool to me, man.
Oh, no?
Well, I was drunk, and normally I wouldn't bother anybody. But what happened was I kept trying to tell him how hard it was, and kept airplay. Hey, the guy. Anyway, he was trying to talk to this girl. I was trying to get his ear. It's a little story.
All right.
He torqued you, though.
Bill Pop,
Sounds
Bill
like.
Pop.
He
We
torqued
love you.
Bill Pop.
We'll be back. We'll be back. We got more.
Sunday afternoon, I'll try to keep my cool and tell her your heart is a rocket ship, your head's in outer